I expect that almost nothing is safe from sequels or remakes, no matter how obscure or how precious. Somewhere in my frightened heart, I know that someday, some executive will even look upon the Big O and say, hey, that could work as a 5-part miniseries. But with AtmaSphere? AtmaSphere, of all things. That cutesy arcadey roly ball game from 2018? No, not in a million years, and yet here you are, looking at footage of AtmaSphere 2 on your screen right now. And what's worse, AtmaSphere 2 commits every sin a sequel possibly could. Firstly, it does terrible justice to the original AtmaSphere. It may sound absurd, but the first AtmaSphere was a love story. It was about Ballard traversing countless harrowing trials on the way to his love, Ballerina. There were hearts plastered all over everything, even the menu and game icons, and it gave the game a unique hook. But with the sequel, no such luck. There's no one waiting for you at the end of each level, no loved ones to rescue, no noble or soulful goal to pursue. You're just a normal roly ball doing normal roly ball things. It's a huge disappointment, but the game can still be good anyway, right? Sure, it could be if the mechanics weren't also worse in every way. In the original AtmaSphere, you collected coins on your way to the goal, in addition to colored gems. These lined the main path and were mostly a proof of skilled movement. But in the sequel, good lord, the coins are barfed absolutely everywhere. There are countless more than in the first game, they look more generic, they're placed with less consideration, and they're frustrating to grab. While the first title did hide some coins in clearly marked containers or conspicuous pottery, the sequel loves to put them in every single breakable jar. So you have to stop the flow of gameplay to meticulously smash absolutely everything in your environment, with the pots being brown on brown against the absolute horde of crates surrounding them. And sure, you can use these painstakingly collected coins to purchase new skins, but the skins could also just be cheaper instead, removing the necessity of coin spam to begin with. But let's say you don't care about any of that stuff. You don't care that the game misunderstands its predecessor. You don't care that the 100% criteria is now obnoxiously tedious. What if you just want to roll a ball around some hazards? Well, bad news. AtmaSphere 2 fails in the most important aspect of its genre, the controls. Your ball's movement physics are comically clumsy, with it often rapidly accelerating and decelerating in response to your input. It feels less like rolling a sphere and more like controlling a weird vehicle that keeps rapidly switching gears. The gradual, precise motions associated with this genre are utterly missing. For full disclosure, I was playing with a controller and not the keyboard, but the game has official controller support, so I stand firm in my assertions. Though speaking of that ostensible controller support, it stops functioning during some of the menus, necessitating the switch to keyboard and mouse anyway. To summarize, AtmaSphere 2 is a bad sequel, a bad roly ball game, and a bad show in general. I suppose truly nothing is sacred, even obscure media from 2018, but hey, maybe the final level is a truly awe-inspiring masterpiece, wherein the game's original identity, precise controls, and superior level design make a stunning comeback. I'm sure not gonna play that far though. Also, please do excuse the jittery footage in this video because the limit FPS button just doesn't seem to work. Like, it seems always stuck at unlimited FPS. I'm clicking all over it right now.